Mr. Big Head?
Boy,
A short, strange acid trip occurs with Big Head turned into a flower and then screaming his eyes out, literally. While this moment is short, it definitely caught many children off guard with its sudden, disturbing nature.
Jesus, the teeth are so pointy.
Jackie's father, Batman Beyond.
That reminds me of the Adventure Time episode where Lumpy Space Prince's parents wanted him to be in and they freed him, and he freed them, and he said, "I don't care." Then killing him, I was like, "Dang man, you a savage."
In the 15th episode of Batman Beyond, we are introduced to an original villain named Earthmover, a man made entirely out of dirt. Throughout the episode, Terry's friend Jackie Wallace feels as if she's being constantly watched. Well, it turns out that she is being watched by the titular Earthmover, or at least his dirt henchman. Jackie is sure that the villain is one of her adopted father's enemies. After the attack by the Dirtmen, Jackie's adopted father, Bill, reveals that her real father, Tony, is the villain, and that it's his fault that he became that way. 10 years prior, Bill and Tony started up a company and had to dispose of...
And I don't even watch that series. Like, I don't know the series, but I don't even watch it. I'm just weirded out by it. But I don't even watch this series. And I still think it's pretty dark. I mean, from its title card, it looks pretty kid-friendly it looks pretty kid-friendly. And it's like mature, like, so kids can grow up to be good. But some of the moments are kind of like, what the heck? If Nickelodeon if two of my favorite networks, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, put this together, I would be scarred. Like, Jesus! That's dark.
Toxic waste. However, they could not afford to do it properly.
Guys, if you keep even pausing it, just...
So, Bill dumped it into a sealed mine shaft. Tony was reluctant.
Then it turns out to be a bad idea. Then it gets covered in mud and starts a rampage.
Of this, worried that there would be terrible repercussions. But Bill offered him a partnership to gain his confidence.
That's the stupidest thing you can ever do, man. You have low willpower. You are so gullible. He is so gullible.
A cave-in occurs, trapping Tony underground with the toxic waste.
See, like I said, that was a bad idea.
Thinking that he's dead, Bill adopts Jackie.
He didn't say he's dead. You literally told her that he was the villain. You are a stupid son of a...
to make up for his mistake. However, the toxic waste caused Tony to fuse with the Earth itself, creating Earthmover. In present day, Bill and Jackie become trapped under...
It's a pretty stupid name. Like, if we can actually move the Earth, that would be pretty dope. But covered in mud and just controlling that, pretty lame.
ground, where they find out what Tony truly looks like.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Nickelodeon would never allow this on their network. Like, what the heck?
You can't be, but you are, aren't you? You're him.
She's dead,
You're
woman.
my father.
Yes,
He's
Jackie.
dead.
And this is what the accident did to you?
Not accident.
Why
Not
would you touch
accident.
it?
But Bill said that...
He attempts to kill Bill and take Jackie back, but Batman shows up and saves the day. Another cave-in occurs, killing the Earthmover for good. This episode is not only disturbing for the look of the Earthmover itself, but also the scenario of meeting a long-lost family member who is completely unhinged. The preconceived notion that they'll be whoever you created in your head, being completely shattered, must be a truly terrifying situation to be in. Kudos to
I like the art style at the end of it when they're talking about, like, I actually like the art style.
the writing team. They could have easily made the adopted father the true villain and have him be a complete asshole. But instead,
Pretty neat. I have another episode trying to find a way to censor it.
Instead, they showed that both sides are both equally in the wrong and in the right.
Bean Matson, All Grown Up. All Grown Up was a weird show. Take the Rugrats, age them up to
No, it's not it. No, it wasn't. This show was literally a spinoff of my favorite. It's an old spinoff of my dad's favorite show. How is it weird?
10 years and then put them in uncomfortable situations, like watching Tommy try to make it with a girl. It's got nothing.
Yep, that has to be. Yep, when a kid was watching that had to be the most cringe-worthy thing.
The original Rugrats when it comes to weird and disturbing moments. But we're here to talk about the one time All Grown Up managed to get on that level. This moment comes to us from the 2-part episode Interview with a Campfire, in the form of a character called Bean Matson. Bean is a character who appears only in the special and introduces the kids to Camp Everwood, telling the tales of all things scary.
Who turns out to be continued. Like, yeah, that's how 2-parters be. Like The Amazing World of Gumball, like that's how 2-parters be. Like, to be continued. You'll find out later what I was gonna say, and it turned out to be you'll see later.
That supposedly took place at the camp. Tommy finds it the perfect opportunity to create his horror movie, but things.
Why did he want to make a horror movie at a haunted camp? I mean, it is worthy to make it an actual true story, but dude, are you trying to get killed?
Get too real when kids begin to go missing. Toward the climax, it's revealed that Bean is no ordinary boy and is in fact the ghost of a boy.
But then, when the kids watch it, they'll be...
Who died in 1871 along with other settlers due to an extremely cold winter. Bean
now that's just messed up.
was most likely searching for the souls of other dead settlers, and
That's stupid.
thanks to Dill,
See, this is what I'm talking about. Rugrats be funny and stupid at the same time. I mean, the babies were cute, but now they look like complete teens.
and the others,
I mean, this show should be called All Teen Up. I mean, All Grown Up, it might be a center when they're all grown up, but they're teens.
he was finally able to be put to rest, but not before giving them one good scare. At the end of the episode, the gang reviews the footage they took for the horror movie, when a scene shows up that none of them filmed.
Dundobie Scott. Dundobie.
Don't never got no brain or